All right, hello, Pisces, and welcome, Pisces. All right, I did sense Aquarius. Somebody could be Aquarius, Pisces. All right, thank you guys for taking the time to tune in. This is your third monthly message now for February. As always, as you're tuning into any oracle or tarot, use your own intuition and discernment. Welcome if you are new. I do multiple videos per sign per month. You can also check out your other placements throughout. So we're in Aquarian energy. It is 1:30 today. I give dates, names, times throughout. We just cleared your last two, man. So you guys are getting kind of bonus ones. We need to clear some stuff out, all right? I saw Leo and Aquarius energy and Taurus. Okay, spotlighted in this one. Of course, other Aquariuses. These could just be spotlighted days. 8/14 and 5/03. 2/13. That could be a spotlight day. It's like we're skipping Valentine's Day or something here. Okay, I have these cute little cones. These are sages. This is new that I unboxed, unveiled for the Aquarius' solar return birthday messages. All right. So, a lot of Aquarian. But so we got, like I said, Leo and Taurus spotlighted. These could be someone coming forth for you. You could have this in your chart. I saw 75. So it could be that age or born in 75. Taurus 5/03. I keep getting the name Adam. Aaron was there before too. Lots of different Tauruses too. I gave lots of different names, and all different names can collaborate throughout. Okay, so even if I don't spotlight it in these ones, it could still be there. So finally, I did see 333 and 203. So those could also be spotlighted days. So we have the full moon in Leo's energy coming up on 201. A lot of fun thing. Well, a lot of fun things, but a lot of energy. Also the feast day for Brigid, the Celtic. So I'm also going to be doing your guys' own rune reading. We've been learning runes, reading runes, as well as the fairy oracles. But before we get to that, the tarot I'm working with for this month is Journey to Oz. So in January, we worked with the Wizard of Oz, but this one, Journey to Oz and Wonderland. And then your second tarot message will be with Alice in Wonderland, all right? So I always think there can be synchronicities. I'm like holding, look, I don't know why I'm doing that. What's this? Special. Okay, I don't know. That's a cute little sage thing. I'm going to get the Palo Santos going as well. So for some reason for you guys, I felt the need to really clear out some of the stuff that was kind of behind the scenes. So you guys got some weird shit in yours that not all the other signs are going to get. That was specific if you were dealing with also Aries, other water signs, Scorpio, Pisces. I mean, I wasn't really getting the Cancerian so much in it compared to the other signs were a little bit heavier of the energy. Taurus has been there quite a bit. There was also Libra. Honestly, I haven't really gotten your opposite much at all. I haven't really got the Virgo energy, but we will just see Capricorn, Taurus mainly. And Leo. So maybe this Leo full moon is spotlighted. All right. So it is on 201. We have Groundhog Day. Okay. We're going to see a Phil. A Phil sees his shadow. Okay. What else? Phil has been a name. Okay. Hopefully we're clearing this out. This will give you guidance, clarity, whatever it is you need. All right. So I'm just going to put the little bit left of this Palo Santos here. Maybe I'll set this over here while it smokes. Cleanse this. Sometimes I open the books. It's fun as well. Sometimes there's interesting synchronicities. I mentioned different times where there might be a birthday anniversary of someone spotlighted, and then, you know, celebrities even. And today happens to be Phil Collins' birthday on 1/30. The name Heather and Hannah had been there quite a bit too. And I always get that one song. The name Brian as well too, potentially. I get it in the air tonight. Makes me think of Mike Tyson. Tyson could be there too. Ty. There was quite a bit of Sag previously as well. So, I'm just kind of spotlighting that. That's what I'm sharing. Okay, we have the Cheshire Cat. All right, which does represent the moon and intuition. In the previous one, it was kind of showing someone was not really truly being guided, or they weren't trusting their intuition. Okay, this way or that way. So the Cheshire Cat's always about like, oh, which way? always are the Queen's ways as well. So we still have some Gemini energy. There's been Gemini there too. We have Judy Garland and Dorothy. Okay, so there is this continuation. If you guys happen to be new to my channel and you want to look at some of this stuff from the past, because we might touch a little bit on past, present, future. They all kind of collide. I worked with a mystical shaman last month. A lot of beautiful energies. So we're trying something new and different. So finishing it up with Judy Garland, Gemini. Wow, we got John Wayne popping in. 1213. Hello, Hollywood. Here I come. And Francis. Of course, Judy is Frankie. Francis, her father was Frank. Frank is there too. Weird. Okay, even this is written by L. Frank Charles as well. The Gums. Famous movie cowboy John Wayne lived one town away from Judy. He once said, if you can survive Lancaster, you can survive anything. It was a tough and rough place to live. Weird. Minnesota. A big ball of twine in Minnesota. Okay. Frank, her father, bought a theater. Okay. Cowboys. Mesmerized. Okay, that's kind of weird. Hollywood, here I come. Like the Beverly Hillbillies. Beverly Hills, Hollywood. He had a trick up his sleeve. He had 3 talented daughters, and he just knew audiences would love. Frank could never sell enough tickets to stay in business, though. Okay. Clark Gable giving Judy a big thank you hug on his birthday. Mickey. MGM. I get like MGM Grand even. Hollywood. I get a lot of although I'm getting something like for reals, like Vegas, like even Hollywood. Like, have you guys been to Hollywood Walk of Fame, like with the stars? Oh man. 42. So I'm also getting like MGM Grand. Like I'm getting Andy's here too. Don't cry. Horse racing. Okay, 42, 43. Rolls. Okay. A slice of cake for his birthday. Clark! Okay. Little woman, big talent. And then when you know her true story, this is the story. John H., this is her story in the end. Yeah. There's no place like home. Apparently Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Oh. No place like home. She was only 4'11". So pretty short. Okay, Judy Garland with big talent. People enjoy her movies and her music for decades to come. 82, 83, 8283. I don't know. Maybe I don't know why I opened that one up, but I have already shuffled this particular deck. Now, this one is different, like I said. This is by Jerry and Matthew. Beautiful deck. It combines both Alice in Wonderland and the Wizard of Oz, but also the other Oz, like Return to Oz as well. The Oz, it was the Great and Powerful Oz. Like I was getting one of the different like Oz rendition spin-offs that had Mila Kunis in it as like the Wicked Witch and what's his name? James Franco. I had the China Girl in it, the Great and Powerful Oz. And in that show, we see how he was like a manipulator and like acting like he loved the Wicked Witch, okay, the Wicked Witch of the West, which was Mila. And it wasn't until she was heartbroken. Like, that's the show, right? And it could be something like that. I don't know. This is the whole thing. Topsy-turvy. Let's have some fun with it too. Nostalgia. Okay, Pisces. I'm just going to split it into past, present, future. Welcome once again if you are new to my channel. This is kind of how I do it. I mix it up. You have a King of Pentacles upright in this one. Damn. Okay, so both times King of Pentacles was coming upright. Damn, the Gnome King. He is very earthly, very, very stable within his look, the crystals, the rocks, and the stones. And the Gnome King. So Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, but I do try and keep the gender specific for clarity and guidance. You could be coming off this way or be dealing with an earth sign in the past. He's wise, could be coming through for you, giving you guidance. Now, upright, he understands the give and take. He understands the material realm. Okay, as he has a healthy relationship. If he was in reverse, he would be greedy and stingy, but he understands generosity, giving. He's very grounded. Okay, maybe it's Taurus. I don't know. Okay, let's see the middle. The messenger. Yeah, someone's receiving a message. Check your messenger. This is an invitation. You could be getting an invitation or a message, or the check your messenger. Wow, 22. 22 on the 22nd. 202, someone could be turning 22 or mastering something. This is a royal invitation, okay? Coming in, receiving a message. It's a beautiful day to save lives. These are all the cute little gifts. So I unboxed a lot of this and this was also the chosen deck to work with by the Aquarian energy. I used the pendulum to help decide which one we're going to work with. All right. So this person could be sending you a message, okay, or some money, some gifts. It's an invitation to a get together, a celebration, a party. Literally, maybe, I don't know what it is, right, for you. It could be Valentine's Day, I don't know. You could have something going on. It's definitely an invitation, okay? Now, let's look at the future energy. Curiosity. We have the Griffin. So this is learning, someone watching over the Griffin. Ooh. Now in the story, the Griffin says that they're all mad. He's very analytical. All right, okay, this is learning something new. This could be watching, stalking, but gaining information, okay? At this point, I don't see this as you guys, there was definitely a weird stalker for some of you, okay? Or Aries, they could be watching this earth sign or watching someone, okay? That's kind of what I was revealing. Someone through rose-colored glasses. It could be a boxer, Gabby, Gabrielle, Ed, Eddie. I don't know. There was lots of different names. All right. In the story. All right. So right now, we're still in Alice in Wonderland. Or excuse me, we're still in Oz. Okay. I might open the book. Where did I set it here? Sometimes I like reading a little bit on the book. Oh, I moved all of these other... Oops, I moved the runes, and we're going to be working with the trees as well, getting really grounded, right? Earth energy. You could have this in your chart. Some of you could have Capricorn. And I kind of showed you guys, which was weird. I felt like I needed to, especially if you had Aquarian in your chart. I kind of gave you guys, we cleared out their final video. Okay. Where is, I have my, oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. All right. This one is by Mystic Madness Tarot. By the way, Journey to Oz and Wonderland. I really love this deck. It is something I purchased for myself. I love it. But so the messenger, as you see, is like a special card. It's not a card that's normally in any other decks, and it really is about a message. So in the current energy, if you're receiving this invitation, okay, beautiful day to save lives. From Florida, Libra even, maybe. Okay, but we all have the earth sign energy. Let's go to this King of Pentacles. And once again, it doesn't have to be earth. He could just be a masculine who is wise with his money, his finances. Okay, he's not about cutting corners and one-upping and winning at all costs in this. Okay, he understands the value of it. Like, he's patient as well. Like I'm saying, like, he could be kind of that Taurus energy, little collector even, but understanding. Okay, King of Pentacles. Let's see what he has to say. 33, mastering. Even some Gemini, Aries. He could be a neighbor or a sibling, cousin of yours or something even. He's disciplined, frugal, material wealth, maturity, practicality, prosperity, responsibility, security, stability, traditional values. See, that was what I was seeing. It was showing like the Emperor and the Empress versus someone who's like, you know, a king or a queen of any other suit in reverse. They're still not like in their highest self. They're very worldly. Okay, they're not like divinely guided. They steal, lie, cheat. They're obsessed with their chakras. And so usually their first and second chakras, there's fear and there's lust. There's not heart connection. Look, I'm noticing he has this jewel over his belly button, right? Like that's like his sacral, like his solar plexus, even for his joy. This brings him joy, creativity. He trusts his gut, intuition. Okay. The King of Pentacles embodies mastery over the material realm, much like the Gnome King's dominance in Oz's underground. While his power and wealth are commendable, his misuse of influence serves as a cautionary tale, though. This card advises you to wield your resources and influence judiciously, ensuring that they benefit not just you, but the broader community. Just as Dorothy, Ozma, and their companions united to restore balance, you two are reminded to cultivate an environment of mutual respect, generosity, and collaboration. True success isn't solely defined by material wealth, but by the positive impact you create in the world around you. All right. And the Messenger. Like I said, 22. This is kind of so 21 is the world. So this is a bonus. There's a few bonus ones, but it is very much about, it's like extra major arcanas. Communication, 68. Wow. Okay. So Gemini energy, potentially. That's so interesting. Someone could be that age, 68, 69, or this could be spotlighted days. I'm also getting that Virgo or Scorpio, maybe Libra energy, partnership. Okay, communication coming in, connection, guidance, inspiration, a message. Here's an opportunity, revolution, truth, mystery, and gifts. For the Duchess, an invitation from the Queen to play croquet with the fish footman. I was thinking, guys, is like the fish or the frog, right? I don't know, transformation. I mean, Pisces, you like the little fish, you know, your energy. Okay. From the Queen. So they're both giving invitations. An invitation for the Duchess to play croquet, replied the frog. Okay, so the Duchess in this is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So a lot of earth sign though. Wow, because in this particular deck, the Queen of Hearts is the devil, but it is very more about temptress and love. Like, you know, she's very much more lusty in this one. Okay. Alice was resolute in infiltrating the Queen of Hearts castle, yet uncertain of her approach. As fate would have it, serendipity guided her to two particular beings exchanging a crucial letter. So you might be seeing, right? To her surprise, the letter bore the Queen's invitation to a croquet game. This card reveals the profound role of communication in your current journey. Messages from loved ones or colleagues bring valuable insight. Be attuned to subtle signs from the universe, reserved solely for you. Observe your surroundings and heed these essential details. Embrace clear expression and attentive listening, for communication is sacred and a two-way bridge. So also listening. But so this could mean that you could be receiving a message from a loved one. Literally check that, you know, a sign. Okay. I did get Connie, Constance. Any other names I saw? It's kind of interesting. Gemini. A Virgo. Okay. Scorpio or Libra. 22. So also mastering something, partnership. So remember, Alice is trying to infiltrate. Okay, so we do have a little bit in the center. A new beginning, trying to get in with the Queen. Because apparently the Queen is the one who can tell her how to get home, right? Okay, and then in the future with the Page of Swords and the Griffin. Like in all the storybooks, or all the stories, like the Griffin, like, really is strict. I don't know. He thinks they're all nonsense, you know, like with the Tea Party and everything. That they're all crazy. Okay. Well, let's see the Griffin here. Where are you at, Griffin? The Page of Swords. There we go. So when I read this, I do see some Capricorn energy, of course. Maybe you have that in your chart or dealing with them, or doesn't have to be, but Taurus. What else here? The future. Weird. Okay, 116. Weird. You got this person watching over you. Or 11-6. Scorpio. Capricorn. I'm also getting some Aries, Virgo, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, or a maybe Sag energy, or a 9, maybe a higher education, learning. If there's a distance, it is about curiosity, right? Intellectual curiosity, clarity. But if you notice, like the page is like, oh, what's going on at this celebration? What's this message about? Someone looking at somebody's messages or something, even, or reflecting on something. Okay, clarity, balanced intellect, embracing the extraordinary, open-mindedness, studious education, potential delays, or even gossip. Okay. Navigating Wonderland's maze, Alice's encounter with the griffin unveils layers of eccentric wisdom and enigmatic tales. This creature, a blend of majesty and mystery, embodies the fusion of keen intellect with wild imagination. The message it carries is a call to the adventurous spirit of the mind. The griffin stands as a symbol for embracing diverse wisdom, celebrating even unorthodox views, and nurturing an insatiable curiosity. Now may be a golden phase where your creativity bursts forth, mingling seamlessly with rational thought. Channel the griffin's essence, delight in learning, explore the world with fresh gaze, and let your intellectual wings soar freely above conventional horizons. All right, so that's your past, present, future. Okay, so if you're not receiving this or something like that, then maybe this one isn't for you. Check your other placements or check the other video, okay? We're going to find out more. Like I said, I shuffle all these for the energy of Pisces, Sag, their Temperance, balancing things out. Okay, Auntie M. All right, a message even from an aunt or something, or a Sag, I don't know. Higher education, learning a different culture, spirituality. The Earth Angel, she's out there doing her thing, water and stuff here. All right, maybe someone felt bored. You got somebody was curious about something. This is a young energy, though. A child, a 4-year-old even. The pages represent young energy, okay? They're wondering about this, okay? Tips, discoveries. Oh, I kind of want to see. He is very good with making sure his detail, like, I don't know, his bills are paid off. The White King, you know, like checkmate. He's playing chess here. You got the Plum King cake. This is about, he's also generous and giving, generosity to make sure that, so it's like inviting everybody. I don't know, trying to make sure everybody is treated equally. Okay. Auntie M, though, is the Sag energy, moderation, temperance. So that's your first major arcana out the gate, all right? So this is actually really good, Pisces. You got the Sag and the Earth signs coming through pretty strong. Let's see. I'm glad that she's up. So I want to share some of those because there's always a little bit. No, I won't read the entire thing. I used to do that because I was really wanting to get to know this. I've probably had this deck 52 and 53. Weird. Okay. 14 as well. 1, 4. Balance, moderation, patience, harmony, self-control, transmutation, alchemy, tender love, and care. All right, so they could also be 52, 53. Okay, or some Taurus energy is helping to balance. This person could have Sag in their chart even. I don't know. Taurus, Leo, Libra, Gemini. Maybe Cancerian energy. Also 614 is there. What's up with the 614 connected with the 326? Because that was real spotlighted too. So I don't know. You guys could also have Gemini, Sag. She's about alchemizing things. When Auntie M first came to Kansas to live, there was Henry. With Henry, she was a young wife, but the hot Kansas sun and dry wind had changed her too. In the arid Kansas heat, Auntie M, a practical yet nurturing presence, meticulously tends to her garden. She embodies balance, prioritizing her family's welfare while cultivating a vibrant life in her land. Her green thumbs seem to infuse the parched earth with new vitality, a reflection of her harmonious spirit. However, little did she know that an ominous storm was looming in the distance. The Temperance card is a reminder that we must learn to mix different elements of our lives, such as work and play, to create a harmonious and fulfilling existence. We must also learn to exercise patience, stay focused, and remain calm in the face of adversity. By achieving balance, we can live a life that is both practical and imaginative, and one that brings us joy and contentment. So why was there like some boredom or some regrets? Or someone just felt like this was boring. And so sometimes that can be, I'm also saying, tips discovery. So he was like, oh, he got curious because he got bored. He found something and he's like, oh, there might be regrets for snooping and seeing something here. Sometimes that Four of Cups energy to me is what kind of sparks that, like, I need something new to learn about, okay? You could have been like even dealing with your own, you know, childhood or a child. Four of Cups with tips discovery. A Virgo 9-5 as well. Doesn't have to be Sag, Leo even person. They could also be a Pisces, Cancer. That could be you even, okay? If we're looking back at your past, okay? If we want to go that far into it, your own childhood. Turning point, emotional stagnation, hidden opportunity, discontentment, transformation, open-minded, and being receptive. Within the confinement of Mombi's lair, young Tip's spirit longed for freedom and wonder. His discovery of the powder of life is not only broke his chains, but also opened doors to a world of enchantment and potential. The Four of Cups calls you to dive deep, embrace the boundless realms of imagination, and let intuition guide your steps. In this exploration, you won't just find purpose, but also a renewed zest for life. Okay? Let's see what else we got. 622, Cancer sign. Ooh, 1222, Capricorn. 614, 612, we get the Hangman. Okay, some Virgo, Pisces energy. Sag, 1214. So the Tin Man, he's like hanging around, trying to hear a different perspective, see a different perspective. Maybe it's even seeing the way, you know, your own upbringing or like your aunt, because this shows Auntie M, right? 12-4 as well. Oh, 8 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so someone is like kind of really emotionally invested with something here. 68, weird. 8-6, Leo. 8-22, Virgo. Okay, so we have the Wish Upon a Star. And in the storyline, right? So Dorothy's kind of bored. She wants to get off the farm. And then, you know, so she goes to the fortune teller. We have the King of Cups upright. Yay, all right. He's joyful, he's playful, he's sensitive. Okay, that could represent you if you're the masculine, but or vice versa. Like they're generous, they're giving. They make sure that everyone's treated fair and equally, like financially, make sure they have their debts paid off, okay? With the plums. Okay, this other person though, or whatever, is like there's an emotional fulfillment. Someone can't emotionally detach. Okay. Look, they're sticking around. It's like this person is like hanging around. Because there's curiosity and learning as well. Hearing a different perspective. The Tin Woodsman. The Tin Man. If I only had a heart. But I just get like this younger person kind of watching like Someone balance it out, like she's doing her stuff, balancing her life, her family, her work, versus her spiritual stuff. She's very balanced in her yin and yang energy. All right. She needs to be. Okay. There's also some Gemini energy. There's always a Gemini with you guys too. It's so weird. Okay, Pisces. And there we go. Now we have Queen of Swords. Okay. I actually really like this. We're speaking honestly, truthfully. She might cut straight to the point though. This is like someone doesn't want to hear a big fucking sob story. They just want to hear the truth of the matter. What is the information? Okay, the Red Queen, Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini potentially, but the message, hearing both sides of the story, okay, communicating. Before she makes a move. When I see the characters and they're upright in their strength, they know themselves, and they're speaking honestly. It might not be sweet and tender and compassionate, but it's like very analytical even. Someone hanging around wants to hear it. Someone gets caught up in something, needs to hear the both sides of the story. Someone can't let something go. Okay, it could be a young person who wants to know about some stuff from the past, or, they're learning. Okay. Dude, when I was a kid, if I told my grandpa I was bored, he was like, "Oh, really? Well, let me get you some." Or I'd be like, "Can I go do something? I'm bored. It's boring." It's like, "Oh, I have something for you." He'd give me chores. I learned not to say that. There's Virgo watching. Yeah, my hair. There we go. Okay. This is the communication, though. Okay, she is straight to the point. A lot of characters, a lot of people so far. All right, because I see them upright, let's share. This is some good memories. So she's even talking about remembering these good nostalgias, like even watching and learning, like someone out in the garden, because I'm just saying what she's doing. She's out there watering her garden, okay, and whatever it is he found, like wish upon a star. He's hoping, like, there's this memory. Okay, we got the dance here with the lobster quadrille. The Six of Cups, this is nostalgia. So this is definitely remembering some past, maybe even your own childhood, okay? Or they're asking you, like, what brought you this happiness, joy? Because these are good memories. So someone's really holding on to these good memories, these young energy even, remembering. She's very clear. She remembers clearly the good and the bad. But there's focus on this, on building. I get this is like making sure you're making these good memories as well. Like going out to get an invitation, going to a celebration, a party, a get together, whatever. A message coming in from a Queen of Swords for you. A Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy. Okay. Yeah, let me see. We'll see the King of Cups first, because he's very sweet and loving. So this could have happened like in January 105. He could also be a Capricorn coming off this way, and Aries, a Leo. All right, compassionate, emotionally intelligent, diplomatic, generous, just, loving, nurturing, protective, and wise. In the shadow of adversity, King Rentinki. I don't say it right. King Rentinki. A person of merriment and poise, he stands beside the young prince Inga on his journey of reclaiming Pinigri from the pirates. Rentink's joviality belies a deep well of wisdom and diplomacy for his people. His essence brings about emotional grounding and benevolence. Learn to find your center, exude warmth and understanding, and illuminate the path to a harmonious bond and inner contentment. Oh, these are all good. Like, I want to read the Six of Cups too. Eight of Cups in reverse, though, does say, okay, it warns of discontentment. 9-9. 9-9, Virgo. Or completion. 8-18. Okay. potentially ignoring the value of your current life and connections. Be aware of choices that may lead to unfulfillment. Additionally, may suggest the need to leave something or someone behind in order to grow and fully experience. So there's also a thing of maybe always feeling like when you were youthful or younger, things were better. This could be not, there's a reminder not to be stuck in the past or something. Um, But I get like knowing to let go of these good nostalgia, good memories, even 97. So we could be thinking back to 97, 99, if that's a situation. Maybe you guys born during that time. Like that was like my graduation time, something like that. But also dealing with a Virgo, okay, Libra, Sag energy potentially. Nostalgia, happiness, joy, contentment, healing, forgiveness, and second chances. In the company of the Griffin and the Mock Turtle. So we have the Griffin there also. Okay. Yeah. Alice learns of the enchanting lobster quadrille, which is the dance, okay? A dance resonating with cherished memories and laughter from days gone by. The Six of Cups channels this nostalgic magic, encouraging a harmonious dance with the past. Bask in the comforting embrace of yesterday. Let them inspire today and rekindle connections. As you cherish old bonds, remain receptive to the new and weave a tapestry rich in relationship and shared memories. Wow, okay. And the the Queen of Swords. Now, of course, it's like the facts of the matter, right? So it's not a lot of emotions. It's like remembering exactly, like hearing both sides of stories. Someone sticking around to listen. It's like listening. So messenger is also listening. There could be a message for you as well, right? The communication, but also it's a two-way thing, right? So hearing, hanging out. This is gaining some enlightenment, clarity as well. Okay. On a situation from your past or these good memories. I mean, this is freaking good. Even being young, okay, we do have Jack, the Pumpkin King, the Knight of Wands energy. And because he is upright, I'm not gonna, like, I see this as someone is very understanding, okay? He's maybe youthful. It could be more in his, early 20s or something. I don't know. Usually the knights are not like, super old, but he's excited. He's like warrior energy coming in. Okay, sometimes that can be the player, but he's like Jack the Pumpkinhead, fire energy, excited. So it's like watching someone grow. Like, I get it. Like, weird. I'm getting like, watching someone go from, their adolescence. Okay. And then, so there's like these good memories. Like they're going to even be sharing or you're sharing them. Weird. Okay, not weird. It's great, actually. These are good. I'm so happy. Oh, yay. Okay, Queen of Swords could also be a Capricorn or 118. So you could have been like in January. They could have been sharing this. Or could have been a celebration or 11-8. Scorpio 8-9-10. About your even career, a Capricorn even. This to be someone you work with. I mean, air sign, of course, too. The thoughts community. Authority, intellect, assertiveness, creative thinker, rationality, clear communication, honesty, integrity, quick thinking, decisive, and seeing through the illusion. In the tranquil embrace of the garden of lively flowers, Alice's melodious celebration intertwines with nature's chorus. This idyllic moment, however, is soon pierced by the commanding presence of the Red Queen. A figure draped in regality, her cerebral might dominates Wonderland. Her challenge to Alice serves as a potent reminder of the need for both strategy and wit. Much like the game of chess, the Red Queen's aura encapsulates the mastery, of intellect, urging one to think steps ahead, weigh decisions carefully, and maneuver life's board with authority and finesse. Wow. And the Knight of Wands, like, I'm the Queen of Cups, the glass cat. Ugh, why is this? But the King of Swords in reverse again. Acting all knowing, thinking he is higher. Don't you know who I think I am? Why does the King of Swords keep coming in reverse? Aquarius, okay, Gemini, Libra, masculine doesn't have to be, but a masculine, okay, a gnat, he's kind of annoying. He thinks he's Mr. Know-It-All, this Mr. Know-It-All. Okay, the glass cat, very compassionate. It's like she is very fragile, but she's also the companion here. Oh my gosh, okay. Talking even about understanding. Maybe she's sharing stuff about you, okay? This could represent you, a water sign, okay? Pisces, Cancer as well, Scorpionic, but being compassionate, okay? Or loving this cat. I don't know. Why, though, is this annoying little pest? So then he comes in to try and, like, argue it or say that's not what happened. 119. Oh my gosh. Aquarius. Oh, Edgar Allan Poe even. In reverse, he warns against excessive intellectual absorption, potentially leading to overthinking or analysis paralysis. This may manifest, it's like trying to have this conversation and he doesn't remember it that way or something. Huh. This may manifest as heightened skepticism, cynicism, or a lack of empathy towards others. Such imbalance can disconnect one from intuition, emphasizing logic at the expense of creativity. Like, I get him being, like, very, like, not playful. Like, I don't know. Just rude. And someone remembers someone else being very honest, truthful, and talking about good times and stuff like this. And we have the King of Wands up, okay? And the Knight of Wands. A lot of fire energy, earth energy. 10 of Wands. He's heavy, like doing a lot of work. Bill the Lizard. So Queen of Cups, remember, is someone like carrying a heavy burden, feeling like they're doing a lot on their own. And the King of Wands, the fire energy is like whoa, he even has a little lizard on his shoulder, dude. Okay. The bearded lizard. Prince Inga and the Knight of Wands. So, taking action, doing his thing. Look, he's like a sailor even. And Bill the Lizard. So, she's understanding this is a heavy burden, but this is like the job. Like, he's coming back down. But he has this, like, all this stuff on him. Lizard energy is also very, very sensitive, okay? It's like telling that this person may be heavily burdened. Queen of Cups may be intuitive of understanding. Somebody feels heavy burdened. Oh, wow. 1020. 1010 Libra too. 2022 something. There could have been something about 2022. So that judgment is upright. Someone put in a lot of work and effort. Okay, a hard worker. Kind of runs around, does his thing, but he's like, there's maturity here. Okay, or kind of, but see, that's the thing. This whoever this is may be watching. It could be a son, a child, but watching, you know, and learning. Also strategy, croquet, the games as well. I don't know. Invitation and remembering even like a dance. Okay. I mean, because the nostalgia. Okay, we got lots of majors. Okay, and then someone is angry or something about someone giving someone a second chance. We got the Jabberwocky. To me, this is like judgment coming down. To me, this is having an awakening. Someone's giving someone a second chance. Someone's overcoming feeling heartbroken, or a third party dealing with a third party, or heart issues. Like they're putting in work and effort. So this is someone trying to heal heartbreak, or you know what I mean, or their own physical fitness, even their physical body. 322 Aries. 310 1010. This Libra could be 1010. They could be someone in the justice system and they're angry that someone's getting released from something or having an awakening, a second chance. 1020 as well, Libra. Okay, to me, Three of Swords. Now, sometimes this deck might mean that someone's still feeling very stuck in this. I always see it in reverse as being healed. putting in the work to do it. 108 Capricorn, or 1008. Okay, it does signify unresolved emotional pain. Okay, it may leave you feeling bitter, closed off, unable to trust or connect. Acknowledge your pain, seek healing to restore balance, and open yourself up to a love connection. With King of Wands. We got a lot of fire energy. Maybe something was spoken that was heartbreaking or rude. Someone getting released from something, or giving someone a second chance, wanting a second chance at something. Because there's also good memories, nostalgia. So it's almost like, you know, just because somebody had a bad day and spoke out or was rude or said something rude, or, you know, someone's trying to have some, you know, people do evolve and grow up and mature and take accountability. Okay. We hope they do anyway. Some do not, do they, though? Rebirth. Someone's having a rebirth. A challenge. Second chances. Yeah, a spiritual awakening. Self-awareness. Heed the call, life's purpose. What you reap, you will sow. Trials and tribulations. She took her vorpal sword in hand. That's the truth. Long time the manxome foe she sought, so rested she by the tum-tum tree. She stood a while in thought, and as in uffish thought she stood, the Jabberwock, with eyes of flame, came whiffling through the tugly wood, and burbled as it came. Of course, I think of the one with like Johnny Depp, right? Yeah. Alice agreed to retrieve the vorpal sword, the truth, right? To prove her worthiness of becoming queen. She never imagined facing the Jabberwock. The gigantic beast emerged from the thicket, breathing flames of purple, orange, and blue. Alice determined after her long journey, she faced a choice. She could fold in fear or fight for her place in Wonderland's kingdom. The Jabberwocky signifies an awakening and a decisive action. It calls for self-reflection, courage, and embracing change. Just as Alice confronted the monstrous beast, we must confront our inner battles, shed our old beliefs, and embrace our true selves. Seek clarity, face fears, and welcome transformation. 64, 65. So even you could be dealing with that Gemini 64, 65. That could be someone's age. Libra energy 1010. Like I said, like 2022 could have been spotlighted. I'm getting 2010 and 2011 as well. Seeking transformation. Okay. Someone is still maybe holding on to something. Maybe this fire sign or earth sign. Yeah. Where's the wands? We're in the pentacles. Wands. Where's you at? Wands. 91. This person could also be a Sag energy. They could be a Virgo, Aries, Capricorn. They could be someone you work with or something, or they're in their career sector. A leader, influencer, an adventurer, confident, okay, independent, resourceful, positive impact, boldness, assertiveness, unafraid to express ideas, courage, optimism, and determination. Amidst a tempest of challenges, Prince Inga emerges as a pillar of unwavering leadership. Joining forces with Dorothy, his use of the magic pearls showcase unparalleled ingenuity. The King of Wands, reflecting Inga's essence, heralds your own leadership potential. It's your moment to shine, unite, and guide as you emanate integrity, charisma, and morality. Yeah. Let your intuitive heart chart the course, casting a luminous influence on those who follow. Right? And there was like also, because you had the little Knight of Wands afterward. He's so excited. 8, 9 even. I get a lot of Leo. Maybe Sag energy too. Maybe there's Scorpionic. Enthusiasm, adventure, courage. Born from mischief but propelled by magic. Inspiration and risk-taking. Pumpkinhead emerges not just as Tip's creation right? Because tip. Oh, see? So remember, see, he got a little bored. Huh. Okay. And he wanted to learn something. Okay. Together they invade the clutches of Mombi and become a beacon of hope and valor. The Knight of Wands rides forth, igniting in you an unbridled passion for exploration. Venture forth with bold curiosity into the horizon. Let your heart blaze the trail and inspire. And there you'll find allies drawn to your infectious spirit of adventure. Okay, and of course there was like a heavy burn in this 10 of Wands, 8-7, Leo, Scorpio, Libra, and 10-20, Sarah. Maybe someone's born in 87 even. Overwhelm, exhaustion, burden, a heavy load, responsibilities, limitations, and sacrifice. Caught in her impulsive curiosity, Alice found herself stretched tall and confined within the White Rabbit's home. Overburdened, Bill rallied to her aid in good faith, though. The Ten of Wands reflects these moments of overwhelm, nudging you to assess your burdens. Life's trials may stretch you, but true strength lies in knowing when to shoulder responsibilities and when to seek a helping hand. I got a lot of Leo energy, too. I mean, you guys could definitely, like, have, you know, cusp energies. We got all fire energies, so it really depends on who you are tuning in. And that Queen and King of Cups upright, right? I'm so glad, actually. Okay, I'm really so glad. You know, I just see as like someone putting in a lot of work, having an awakening, working on themselves. Okay, but feeling heavily burdened, even Queen of Cups. Okay, maybe even in January 104, even dealing Aries, Cancer sign. This person could be a Capricorn, Aries, Cancer sign, as well as you. Queen of Cups is love, romance, compassion, empathy, intuition, healing, nurturing, flow, grace, and fluidity. In a world of enchantment, bungle. Let's bungle in the jungle. All right, that's what you get. Jethro Tull, the bungle. Bungle the glass cat embarks on a noble mission alongside Scraps, the patchwork girl. Journeying to the Emerald City, they join forces with Dorothy in seeking the wisdom of the revered wizard. The glass cat, in its luminous essence, becomes a symbol of piercing emotional insight, genuine connection. It serves as a reminder to embrace your own emotional depths, see through life's pretenses, forge sincere bonds, and cherish the lucid truth of heartfelt interaction. All right, so there is still something here. I see it as being healed, though, taking action, doing your thing, whatever this person, or maybe they still are. Okay, a lot of masculine energies, so it could be, depends on who you are and who you're dealing with. I'm really happy to see all of them up in their, you know, strength, confidence. Okay, you could be dealing with these people. These could be friendships, relatives. This could be relationships, even a same-sex relationship, if that's the situation, whatever. Okay, 310 Pisces. Oh yeah, so there is some hurt still. A 3-year-old, something happened when someone's 3, or a 10-year-old, 310. 22, Page of Cups reverse. Oh, unapologetic. Someone wishes someone was very immature. This is a heavy burden they're carrying, because finding out about some sneakiness. So the truth has come to light. Someone's been caught, okay, doing some type of shady shit here. Third party energy, 7-3, 7-22. Could have happened during that time. Page of Cups in reverse. So this person's not innocent, okay? Also, they're also unapologetic, emotionally immature. Damn. 7 of Swords in reverse. The Walrus. This person could be angry. They could have been caught, you know, doing something sneaky with the Walrus and the Carpenter. Little oysters, making a plan. Weird. I just saw something flick there. 7-20. Something could have been revealed during that time as well. July I get Cancer sign, you know, Anna, Chris, 1 3 a 13, 1 3 122. Someone is heartbroken because someone else has new love. Okay, maybe this is a relationship that ended and someone is still feeling heartbroken. Maybe it came out that somebody was sneaky or cheating, lying, I don't know. And then someone's upset because somebody is still like giving someone a second chance or letting something go. Weird, I don't know. Because we do have Drink Me, Ace of Cups, The Witch, believing in yourself. You've been working on self-love. Weird, 125, 1 3. The Witch, someone called someone a witch, even Dorothy Gale. So we have Alice and Dorothy. I mean, isn't this great? The Witch is upright. This other person is not celebrating, or they're not invited. Okay, it's like once this truth is revealed, someone got caught doing something. That was what freed someone. 31. Someone could be 31, 301. 125. Aquarius, someone could be 25. 22. Something gonna happen during that time. So we are, like I said, it's this February's, but 3 Cups in reverse with the Mad Tea Party. No reconciliation, not celebrating. There's no reunion. Okay, it's finding out this truth that this person, maybe they were someone in your friends group, your friend zone even, whoever they are. And so they're also not happy, not celebrating. I usually get that someone finds out. 37. Someone got caught. Someone didn't believe. They didn't believe that spirit would see what they were doing or that they would get caught. They thought they were smarter than others. Deceptive liar, cheater here. I don't know here. 37, 307. They could be that age. 81, 81, 822. So someone feels really caught in their head. They feel trapped. It's like someone can't let something go. They feel like this is their love. There's fear surrounding this love. Oh, yeah. I'm working on something. Yeah, self-undoing. Okay, I don't know. Someone's saying somebody had some mental health issues. Maybe there was trauma after something that happened. I don't know here. Things that were spoken. This is facing fears. The Cowardly Lion. Someone feels really stuck. This is so weird. Stuck in love with someone. Someone can't let something go even though there was a third party, or they've broken your heart, or they were cheating or doing something, or they found someone new. Because we have Dorothy being victorious, the witch, even Dorothy's triumph. So she believes in herself. It's like, you know, you had the power all along to free yourself. And she's being celebrated. It's a party. It could be like celebrating a party, a get together, you know, an invitation for this. Dorothy, Judy, Frankie, whatever. She could be a Gemini. Oh, this other person got fired. Okay, or they don't do the work. 88. Someone could have happened. 63, 68. 6368 Gemini. They're not coming to some get together, some celebration. It's like they can't celebrate. Like they've been caught. They can't show their face. It's like knowing there's no reconciliation. You don't get to come to this fucking celebration. We found out you were a cheater, a liar, a sneaky thief. Someone had an awakening, getting a second chance. Because the truth has come to light. What? Okay. 8 of Pentacles can also mean that somebody overworks. They always say, I can't go, I can't be there, I have to work, I have to do this, but they're not actually at work and they're getting caught. Because Eight of Pentacles is your money, the finances. Huh. They're cooking. The Duchess. Weird. This is so odd. Okay. Yeah, and Five of Wands. So someone actually could be in like a mental health facility, okay, or a rehab or jail. Okay, maybe they were released from something, like, you know, released from like an actual jail, but then they got hurt. Someone could be, because there's a lot of fear here surrounding this person because of things they've said or done even. They could lose their job. So you know what's like, let's talk, for example, some of these people out there that started saying they wanted to harm or do something horrible, and then they put it out there, or something happens in the world, and then they make some snotty remarks, some weird political hate shit, right? Okay, and then they get fired because people see what they truly are. I just get it. Is this person got caught doing something? Maybe they're trying to sneak or steal from your work, or you knew them from work. And damn, and now there's no competing. There's a no compete. See, this croquet game is already so understanding. Even someone feels really caught. They could have tried to be abusive, violent, and hurt someone. 58, someone could be 58. 5-8 Taurus, 5-22. 5-6. 51, 5-1. Okay. Croquet with the Queen. This is like the five. Yeah, this is, look, we got the flamingos. Maybe they thought there was a, you know, flamingo. Florida. The hedgehogs. So also knowing like this is a rigged game. All right, we have Queen of Pentacles up. The Duchess is winning here. She's feeling celebrated, victorious. Weird. Someone else is caught in fear because maybe they threatened or they did something. I don't know. Someone's hurt. Queen of Pentacles is up and Two of Pentacles. All right, so she's wise with her finances. We got juggling. We got two different sides of the mushroom, right? The mushroom, of course, 25, 205, and 222, 222. Huh. 28. Someone else could be 28, 208. It could be an Aquarius person also. Yeah, the communication. So to me, this is, you know, this is juggling two different sides, the pentacles, about finances, money. Okay. Maybe she's helping somebody like make a plan, you know, write it down regarding finances, because this is, they're wise with money. Okay. They understand that. Like, what are your debts and your bills? Someone else is like either obsessed with work, or they get fired, or they don't have work. It can almost be like someone gets out of, like, gets released from, or they get found out as being, you know, someone who was trying to steal from work or do some shady shit at their job or something, and now, or they have, like, you know, they have legal stuff, and now they don't, like, they can't get a job because who wants to hire a fucking lying, embezzling thief, manipulating cheater who cuts corners and thinks that they're, this is the thing, they think they're smarter than everybody else. They like, ha 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 ha. Oh, and they don't, they will always deny. Okay. But the communication, it was like that they're on their way. Karma trains coming. Here we go. 85, 822. This is a message. There's no competition. There will be no, you cannot, there's no altercation here. Through the looking glass. Like, this is action. Coming in quickly. Movement. Here comes a train. You're going to hear it. For what someone was doing. And they're caught. Trapped in this 888. You got 88885. No, 1831. Okay. But let's see. I mean, I feel like this is the one. They're not being invited, okay? Or they're not being celebrated because they've been caught and they're pissed, okay? Damn. Okay. The wands. All right. There was, like, of course, being celebrated. 83. Okay, in reverse, the 5 of Wands. Cautions against unnecessary conflict. Letting chaos reign unchecked. 82. Leo. Also 512. Scorpio, Taurus energy. Signifies potential for overwhelming disputes and a lack of direction. Serves as a reminder that sometimes stepping away from the turmoil allows for clear perspective and renewed strength. Avoid getting lost in the fray. It's like somebody, like, that's, someone will not win. Okay? Someone, like, Dorothy is winning. You understand what, like, the witch. Okay? She's wise as well. She believes in herself. She's being celebrated. Okay? Okay, Judy. 82, 83. Victory, pride, recognition, fame, glory, confidence, self-assurance, persistence. Amidst the Emerald City's radiant glow, Dorothy's conquest echoes as a legendary tale of valor, from a lost girl to a beacon outshining even the great Oz. Her journey sings of bravery and unexpected heroism. The 6 of Wands heralds triumph, recognition, urging you to embrace challenges as stepping stones to your own epic story. Beyond the world's applause, the true triumph lies in the soul's resilience, shaped and tested by life's trials. I'm almost getting, you know, like, it's like even saying that, twisting it around, that she's a witch, okay, or she doesn't have any powers or something. I don't know. Or that, you know, twisting things around. Because they overanalyze things, like they don't believe in this, okay? Yeah, but we have the 85, even Leo, Scorpio. I get some Scorpio. 13 too. Swift movement, progress, adventure. Okay, rapid progress, messages and good news coming in. So this is good news, an invitation or something. The Duchess is inviting you, okay? You're being invited. They see somebody being celebrated, being honored. Dorothy as well. They see that somebody is very, someone else is very unapologetic, immature, childish. Okay, upon the looking glass rail. Maybe we'll open the looking glass. Okay. Okay. So upon the looking glass rail, Alice navigated curious encounters as the world around her merged in a dizzying dance of reality and fantasy. From demanding guards to giant insects, the unexpected hand awaited her at every turn. The 8 of Wands mirrors this spiraled voyage into the uncharted, urging a leap into life's whirlwind pace. Amidst swift transitions, embrace the exhilarating unknown and trust in the narratives that's swiftly writing itself. Yeah, someone else had been, like, heavily burdened, right? Like, there was a lot of wanting to go around, do things, action time, taking action, preparing even for some get-together, birthday season, celebration, getting together, whatever it is, an invitation, right? The Witch, 74, 25, and 74, 75. Weird, I did see 75. So someone could also be those ages coming forth for you, okay? Or born in 74, 75, 25, 205 Aquarius, 825 Virgos there too, 86, some Libra as well, Cancer sign. Magic, transformation, powerful force, magnetism, balance, wisdom, spiritually gifted, protection. She's protected. Spells. Okay, nurturing, inner light, and Gaia. We dare not harm this girl, he said to them. She is protected by the power of good, and that is greater than the power of evil. Dorothy Gale, once a frightened young girl from Kansas, fully realized her power after an incredible journey in the land of Oz. Bathing in her magical glow, powered by moonlight, she's one of the universe as she strolls through the tall grass prairies of her home. She is a beacon of light for all those in need and is in tune with the animals and nature around her. When Dorothy aligns with her highest good, she awakens her dormant powers, embodying personal empowerment, spiritual growth, and self reliance. She trusts her instincts, faces challenges courageously, and believes in herself. Her journey teaches us to stay true to our morals, follow our path, and listen to our intuition. This way, this person being celebrated, okay? Because she does like take accountability, like she stands firm in her morals and values. Queen of Pentacles, or you as well. I mean, and speaking and remembering that it's like knowing that you can trust this person, that they're not sneaky, they're not going to be deceptive, they're not two-faced, they're going to tell you the fucking truth, even if it's not. Like Queen of Swords say that too. Also knowing, trusting your intuition, that someone has definitely been putting in a lot of work on themselves as well, or they're feeling overwhelmed. But there's a lot of like I mean, it took a lot of work to get here, to get to that spot as well. Okay, this is really interesting. I do want to see about this Pentacles, because sometimes that can mean somebody overworks. The Three of Cups in reverse. If someone else is like receiving love messages, okay, or a new love, a new beginning, emotional fulfillment, transformation, positivity. 92. Something happened. Someone was 92 or 92. Virgo is real spotlighted as well. I don't know. Sag Taurus. Virgo. After her fateful fall, Alice discovered a peculiar hall with a glass bottle inscribed, "Drink me." One sip spiraled her into Wonderland's embrace. The Ace of Cups heralds beginnings, teeming with emotional depth, uninhibited curiosity, embracing this invitation for introspection and transformation. Trust your heart's whispers and venture fearlessly into your own wonder-filled exploration through the looking glass. This other person with that King of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, not happy. Social disharmony mirrored by the Tea Party's chaos. Shifting seats, confusing flavors, nonsensical talk, and can create disarray. It serves as a warning to ensure that social events are inclusive, respectful, and harmonious. 94. 311. So also some Pisces, Virgo, Sag, Cancer sign. Okay. Because there was a lot of like good memories. And then this other person, it's like remembering, I mean, Page of Cups in reverse was there too. So immature, unapologetic. Could be even an Aries, a Taurus, you know, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Why I say that? Okay. But also even another Pisces or Scorpio, Cancer, because he's unapologetic. Okay, absent-minded. He lacks direction. Find balance between your carefree nature. Ground yourself in to navigate obstacles. All right. So this is fairly interesting, but let me see more about this Swords in reverse. Okay, warns against manipulative tactics. Tactics? What's that about? Tactics. Can't talk. 112. Something gonna happen during that time. Capricorn energy. Scorpio 11, 2, 3, 4. 74. Also 7-4. Cancer sign. Oh, July 4th. You lied. Illusion, betrayal. Yeah, hidden intentions, dishonesty, stemming from fear or desire from an outcome. Embracing honesty and open communication, restoring balance. That's what that King of Swords be doing here. And then someone else feels stuck and trapped in fear. 113. Okay. Queen of Swords telling, but it's like a king that's doing it. So this is also, you know, juggling stuff under there. Was the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? I see this, sometimes this is also about 127, okay? Also Aquarius, this person going to be Aquarius, a Sag, 12, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 10, Leo, something during that time even. Chaotic, right? Lack of structure and discipline, leading to scattered thoughts, inconsistent work, poor time, resource management, chaos, and hindered progress. Yeah, it's like this person is pissed. They were doing something really manipulative, and while someone else was trying to, like, there was like good memories, doing something, having fun, and then they started like trying to like ruin some shit. Okay, having an awakening. Yeah, I just, okay, so someone is being invited. There could be an invitation from a Queen of Pentacles, the Duchess as well. Okay, she's spotlighted. So let's finish up with that one. I might end it there and then split it up. Sometimes I'm doing that because this is for your whole month of February. We definitely still looking at some past, and that would help you know if you're current, maybe you're wondering, you know, like you got some invitation or whether to send some invitation or something, or a message. Okay. And just kind of wondering if this is, you know, I don't know, something like that. Someone could also be 32, 302. I do see Aries, Gemini, Taurus energy, even though Queen of Pentacles represents Earth sign. All right, business savvy, stability, security, nurturing, providing abundance. Like, they're both wise, okay? Queen of Pentacles symbolizes nurturing spirit, coupled with the prowess to manifest abundance. The Duchess, even amidst chaos, showcases her ability to care and provide, exemplifying a balance between emotional warmth and material well-being. Her commitment to the baby piglet, despite the bedlam about her, highlights the essence of maternal affection and practicality. It beckons you to ground yourself in the practicalities of life while still radiating warmth and care from within. Ensure that your pursuit of material wealth does not overshadow the genuine connections and emotions of the richness of life has to offer. Remember, true abundance isn't just material. It's a harmonious blend of love, care, and worldly comforts. Yeah, okay. That's so interesting. What are we at on time? 1:17:17. Wow, okay. Interesting. There's a lot. Maybe you dealing with the Capricorn energy coming through pretty strong or something during that time even. I mean, this could be any. Oh, soulmate in reverse. The message. Someone inviting someone. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. That's a soulmate in reverse. Someone could be saying that there is this disharmony with these people. This could be, so in the story, Tweedledee and Tweedledum constantly fight. They're like brothers, right? They're twins, okay? However, this could mean that recognizing that this person is like not like compassionate, like they don't want to work together with you. Or sensing that, knowing that. Yeah. Someone has been like, let's see. Oh, someone thinks this is not their soulmate. 222, lots of twos. 222. 82. Interesting. I'm trying to remember. Let me count really quick. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 there. Let's see this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, so the message is about somebody even juggling something here. You know, their money or something. Okay, or about work even. Or messages somebody not getting the job, or like they could be rude to people at work or their customers, okay, or they get fired, like I don't even know, like, and then they're angry. They get invited to Like someone else is not being invited, like, or they don't want to go. They're not a soulmate. The communication might be that this person is not compatible. They're rude, okay? There could be 28. Yeah, they're not coming, not traveling. Maybe they're not invited, or they have car issues. They could be 27. I'm very specific. 27. 207 could be a spotlight at time. We have the Chariot in reverse, a flying monkey, not a soulmate. They're a flying monkey. So someone is taking action. There's communication. This person actually just wants to try and cause competition, fight. Okay. Create some type of altercation. Oh, damn. Okay. And maybe she's saying that, like, this has to be, like, I feel like this is definitely going to be about envy and jealousy regarding money or wealth, because these people are financially stable. Yeah, something on TikTok. Okay, you could get a message, like maybe it is on TikTok or Messenger even, I don't know, one of these sites, okay, or receive something, because it's rude and it's not true, okay? This is slanderish gossip about someone being a fool or they're stupid. I got Cancer Aries energy here. The flying monkey, the chariot, the Cancer sign. I'm also getting like, okay, yeah, it's like this person isn't going to be able to travel. Okay, they're having car issues. They're probably getting it repossessed. Okay, there's a warning not to come forward here, because these people want to cause chaos and harm someone. They could be like, they have mental health issues. They're pissed about something. There could be a message telling you that someone's been released from jail and they're still not healed. Okay. It's trying to have it, and someone's having an awakening now. The way this person manipulates, twists the story. Knight of Swords. Tick tock on the clock. I always think of that song with Kesha and P. Diddy. Oh, someone could be 22, 722, 27, or 207 Aquarius. Yeah. So someone wants a new beginning somewhere else, recognizing I'm getting jumping into the unknown here, because this is like not compatible. Okay. The Fool, Alice. All right. There's no passion. There's no attraction. This is, wow. Also, someone acts like they're very spiritual or religious. They act like they're an empress. No. High priestess on TikTok. Okay, like, oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know who you are watching, but maybe you're going to see that. Maybe you will watch those things. Okay. Also could be that they don't believe in any of this stuff. It's spiritualness. They don't believe in God. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Pisces. High Priestess in reverse again. You think someone's a fool. They think someone else is crazy or something here. Okay, 1-7, 1-2. They're not a good witch, okay? There's no inspiration, no passion. Like, they can't move forward. They can't travel. They can't do what they're trying to get something, some information, clearly. This person doesn't see this. Like, they acting like they're religious or spiritual, but they're actually smear campaigning someone else. It's not actual, factual, truth. Oh, they say they're an empath. They think that somebody, they don't believe in those things even. They're not, I don't think this person is empathic, okay, and sensitive, okay? It could be a different religious or spiritual belief, the High Priestess, okay? There can sometimes be some racial stuff regarding it, okay? Because I have seen people who literally think, okay, I saw this lady say, you cannot be an earth angel and have Caucasian skin. Wow, really? So you need to see beyond that, because you still like surface level, girl, and you like, wow. So to each his own, goes both ways, huh? Because she's a beautiful, and she is not like handling her shit though. She's not connected. Now she could act very religious as well. Okay, he could be listening to someone else. There's something on this message. They're not connected to their highest self. This is often, this is the thing, they're not sharing truth. They're sharing false things, slander, gossip. Oh, High Priestess in reverse again. About sex, they could come off, like I'm saying, they can also, oh, this is about healing your inner, I don't know. There's a lot of them on there that they just want to, what is your, like, they show a lot of their bodies to get attention. This is for attention. This is for attention and money. Very immature and unapologetic. Like, okay. Empath in reverse. Oh, Scorpio in reverse too. This person has not transformed. The hungry tiger. That's very intuitive. The white tiger. It's very balanced, okay? They're natural predators. This is someone who thinks someone can take advantage. This could also be, they can take advantage of someone. They think someone is stupid. I'm serious. Like, they have not, like, went through the rebirth. They probably haven't been reborn again. I don't know. They have not transformed. They're still consume. They're very obsessed with lust, sex, cheating, lying, manipulating. This is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Twice this has come through. Reiterating again, okay? I don't know who you're listening to or who the fuck this person is, but Spirit's very clear here. Okay? That whoever this is that thinks they are holier than thou here, and I'm saying that in the way of that they are truly connected to the divine. It's just like, there is morals, values, ethics. When you are thinking you are divine light being, okay, you ain't out there shaking your shit. You're not a goddess, honey. You ain't goddess energy. Okay? And this person's probably pissed. And it could just be someone that, like, in your, whoever it is, in your family, could be online, a neighbor, cousin, mother, stepsister. I don't see it as a mother, like, you know what I mean? Or a complete, like, stranger who you don't even fucking know, because someone getting on social networking and doing some shit. So if they are, like, they are not a balanced empath. They could definitely be, like, absorbing a dark like, and I'm not saying it in a good way, like, there's definitely no attraction here. Like, there's no passion, there's no magic, there's no spark. It's repulsive. Damn. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13. 13, Scorpio. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we start over here. So Scorpio, Aries. So someone wants a new beginning. Like, Alice is jumping into the unknown, the Fool. Okay, recognizing that this person or whoever these people over here are not compatible. Like, I don't know, they're just not companionship. They want to try and compete and fight. They think we're having some spiritual fucking battle, I don't know, or some religious debate, whatever. They have some spiritual psychosis. They're full of fear. They're a doomsday person, a fearmonger, okay, as well. And they have not transformed. Oh my God, yeah, they do fake love bombing. Fake love. Okay, March Hare. Okay, oh my gosh, they try and portray themselves as all sweet. They're going to use some type of whatever, spiritual, blessed, namaste, Jesus, #mega Christian, whatever religion, spiritual thing. They need to. It's a fake apology or fake love. This love bombing. This is an emotional. This is a really creepy, narcissistic, fucking spiritual weirdo. They're still a consume. They haven't went through a rebirth. They haven't been transformed. They probably don't know much. Damn, Knight of Cups in reverse, Moon in reverse. Damn. Cancer sign, Pisces, Scorpio, I don't know, a lot of water energy. This is confusion. They're giving you false guidance. They're not giving like, okay, let me see here. That's 18. Which one is this? 24. 124. And 18. 1-8. Huh. They're really young. I don't know. It's a trendy thing, you know? You know, I know, like, if there are some people that were younger and really dived into this or already started on their spiritual path at a very younger age, like, and they're younger than me, I'm totally gonna listen and tune in. But I also get, like, there's a lot of people who, they spouting off information about relationships and marriage, okay, and children, and they don't got any. They don't got any wealth or money even, you know? And so this person actually, maybe they're embarking on a spiritual path, but they're not having their awakening. Like, it's not clicking for them. I told you there's a clickbait person who's using the twin flame thing, karmic relationship, Shirley, okay? I don't know if that's actually her name, but like on TikTok, X, a groupie, X, a triple X type person, okay? The Moon in reverse, the Cheshire Cat. This is even more confusing. Pisces, that's your card. The Moon, into the unknown. Sometimes this is revealed. So someone also, like, you know, into this unknown, this new beginning, jumping into the unknown. Okay, it could be at that full moon or the moon cycles, okay? Yeah, this person doesn't show up. They're not loyal. This is a person who tells you what you want to hear, but they were not actually gonna do anything. This is a wishy-washy person who makes you feel like, oh, they're there for you. They got your back. They know. Okay, something revealed this person doesn't pay their debts off. They don't know how to close cycles. They haven't learned their lesson. They could have opened a portal that they don't know how to fucking close. They could have been messing with some shit without having divine guidance, protection. Okay. Damn, the world in reverse, 21. Sometimes they're doomsday prophet people. This person has not changed. They haven't had their spiritual awakening or been reborn again or what the fuck ever, but they not. That's what this cards say here. Fake love, fake apology. It's like they're unapologetically me, or okay. They don't take accountability for the shit they've done. They're in denial, basically. They don't want to see their true ugly, and they don't want others. So this does have a like covert narcissist. I just want everyone to like me and think I'm so great or something. And this other person, like smear campaigning, twisting it. Someone is watching this whole fucking thing go down and learning, okay? A child even. Their own, if they have children, their own child. Yeah, this is not showing up, okay? Not transforming. They're trying to keep this portal open or this door open here. Okay, what are we on time? 1:33:49. The 21st, 18, they could be barely 18, 21, 1-8, Empress in reverse. Damn, yeah. They're not an Empress, okay? There's a feminine person here. It could be a mother, mother-in-law, stepmother, okay? If this person has children, I don't know. Or she's unabundant in life, okay? The world in reverse. So this isn't the cycle. She hasn't leveled up. She hasn't learned her lessons. Would you kindly study your lessons, okay? That's what you're... Alice. Damn. Ozma is not Ozma the Great. 318 Pisces. 321. This person could be 21. Barely 21. And be thinking that they are hot shit, I guess, you know? Okay, also she could be older. Strength. Wow, you could have a Leo. She's weak. She's weak. She's a fearmonger. She lacks any confidence in herself, lacks self-discipline as well. She's unabundant in life. She might not look very, I don't know. Truth coming out about a mother, a mother-in-law, a grandmother, the boss lady, someone like that. A wife, if that's a situation. Someone's no fool. Yeah, strength in reverse. Coward. Coward, Poppy. Poppy. Damn, 38. Person could also be 38. Maybe she also doesn't want children, okay? For some, she has no children. She could be older, not like them. No, this is someone who is not about family. They're like, I'm just going to be me, myself, and I forever. I do it all on my own. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. There's no working with others. There's no compassion. There's no desire to build relationships, heal them even. Okay. I mean, I'm all for, like, this person looking at their options. They oodling and awing over someone else's, over these ornaments, okay? Over all these, the Gnome King's jewels. And yeah, she's an opportunist here. And he, too, with the King of Swords. Leo in her chart. 8-8. Something could happen then. 38, 308. She could also be another Pisces, a Cancer sign. I don't know here. Damn, 721 too. 820, 87. Oh, I'm not going to be surprised if I'm going to find the Queen of Wands in reverse, because I have a feeling she, like, see, this is the promiscuous one. Someone, the karmic justice. So if you guys didn't watch your second video, I had to clear that out. This is also dealing with Aries, Libra, or having that error chart. Something's deceptive there. Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, and someone thinks this soulmate, this is their soulmate. We're soulmates. She's promiscuous, though. Okay. Promiscuous girl. She's a man. She thinks she, like, I'm diva. She's also, it showed, like, also there is, like, a bigot, racist, xenophobe, whatever. Colorism. She opportunist. Opportunist. Looking at somebody's. Jules. Hey, Jules. Yeah, this person overspends. Okay. Okay. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. 48. It's like they have no self-discipline. They probably... see, there's one thing about, like, you know, I get it. I unbox, I show these things and stuff like that. But I am not, like, see, people, like, buy a bunch of shit on credit and ruin, like, this person lacks the ingenuity regarding financial stability. Okay, you're not in the season for spending yet till you've made it there. Okay, there's a time of needs versus wants. That's what that person doesn't see. She still learned the lesson here. Okay, 48. Someone could also be 48, 43. Damn, this person overspends. They gave something away that wasn't, like, it says the Wicked Witch possession. Sometimes this is hoarding something. She may be saying how generous and kind she is. But she is like she stole from someone else and then gave it. She gave away stolen property. She's in some illusion. Okay, that's a 7 of Cups, 721.
Yeah, someone shine light on this. This brings someone happiness and joy. We got two different Leo dynamics. Keep that in mind. We have the sun and the strength. Someone else is very weak, well, not confident within themselves. You know, and the other thing is, in this day and age, what I see, where it's twisted, where people think, oh, well, they're doing all these things to make themselves feel better. You know, it's one thing to, put some nice, get your hair or, smell nice or things like this. But this is where it is like so fake. They use AI. They go get all of these fake plastic surgery, all these, spend all their money on all of their shit, on all of this stuff for their physical appearance to look, to feel better and then they're broke, like they're still struggling. Needs versus wants, woman. Okay. The Wicked Witch's possessions. Give it away now. Okay. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Anthony Kiedis. I can't wait for that. But this is someone lacking discipline. Okay, somehow this is bringing someone happiness and joy. There's another Leo here all seeing this, okay? Okay, Belina the hen, all right? And she is like very confident, beautiful. So now there's probably envy and jealousy based on her physical appearance, okay? In reality, she's a natural beauty, okay? Okay, a lot of Leo people are attracted. She does have a sexual, like, I mean, the sunflower follows the sun, like it does represent like some sexual energy, okay? And I'm saying that is like, and people already see her, like there's attraction there. She's waking up early, happy. She sees the sunrise, joyful. Okay, good, yay, I'm happy. Yay. And I think this other person's mad. Of course. Oh man. They're having issues within their home, their family. They might be getting kicked out. Okay, they may be in some financial issues. Four of Wands in reverse. Damn, 419. 48, 408. 44, 404. Okay, yeah. Four of Wands in reverse over here. This is unstable, like their foundation is a faulty foundation. They're not building a foundation of stability. Needs versus wants first, working together. This is a person who doesn't see that she is the one that creates the instability within her own family dynamics as well. Okay, because she is the one who's being sneaky, cheating, manipulating, lying, overspending. So then that's the whole thing when it's like a wolf in sheep's clothing here. Damn, she gave something away. Oh, Empress. Oh, man. How sad. Not a true soulmate. Could even be like a mother-in-law, sister-in-law, a wife, if that's a situation for someone here. If that's, whoever it is, or just another feminine. Okay. Dude, yeah, she's like, someone broke free. Okay. We have Hierophant. I also see that this is definitely, they want to, if they don't have children, okay, or they lack ambition. The Page of Wands in reverse. They don't, like, this person actually doesn't have the spiritual wisdom. Like, they've never went to a mentor or guide and actually learned about like different religious things. They haven't went to school and done that. Like, I'm saying, like, this is also breaking free. Okay, this can be breaking free of someone else's dogma, and so if it doesn't resonate with your soul as well, because I will talk a lot about some of the shit in the Bible, and I'm not like, holier than thou with that, but I have a lot of high morals and standards. Actually, I see a lot of shit in that is gross and not of highest good. That is definitely just man, okay, not God. They want us to believe that. So she could definitely be something like that, saying someone else breaks the vows, breaks God's law, do that. I don't know, but there could be a 19-year-old, I don't know, a 4-year-old. This person could want Okay, vice versa, you know what I mean? Like, I see them holding a child back, or not giving to them, or actually really being pro-abortionist, meaning sleeping around. And I am not against that, but I'm just saying, like, this is where they use abortions as birth control. Um, or this isn't even adoption. I mean, maybe, I don't know. They have a very, this person is part of the reason, like, they were not a good feminine, they were not a good mother, nurturer. Like, I've used my stepmom as an example, but there's plenty of them out there. And I literally, and a lot of ladies are not going to like me saying that. You out there needing your fucking attention doing that, you're not being a good role model for your child, for your daughter. Okay? You out there pimping them, Rachel? Huh, Abby? Yeah, hey, Sherry, what? I don't know what your name is, whatever it is. A 5-year-old. So we have Hierophant in the reverse with the blue caterpillar. And I feel like with the Queen of Wands, she was already committed here. She did the studies because this is the teacher. This is also like breaking free. There's a sense. So we have this fire energy coming in. This is also breaking free from anything that does not truly fit. So when we should question it all. Anyone who thinks they are a mentor, a guide, a teacher, I don't know who these so-called spiritual religious people are in your energy, but they break vows and contracts all the time or something. They get divorced and it's against their own thing, or these act like it's like they're angry because they think they are the one true church. They all think they're one true church. Okay. But Queen of Wands is upright, okay? If she was upside down, I'd be like, I'm all over it. I'm just reading the cards, giving guidance, okay? She may be a divorce. She could have divorced or broken free from something here from this other person. All right, okay, 57, 57. There could be a 7-year-old trying to defend and protect. This person's on high defense. They're like, they could be getting kicked out of their home. It's like getting caught doing something. Their ancestry, their roots, like the foundation is just like this is not home. This does not feel like home. Someone's defending. There's protection here. Defending even a child or protection. 7-4, 7-6. There's high defense as someone can move on. All right. Towards what brings joy and happiness. Okay. Because someone has been like a fearmonger, holding their children back. I get this as like somebody who takes, imagine, they get child support, they get money, or they get government assistance to give to their child for their, like for their inspiration, for their, for their art, for their learning things, right? I get also like this other person lacks any type of desire to like learn, to have like passion. She wants to like sit around and have it all given to her, like, and point fingers and complain that everyone else in this world and she's a victim and da da da. Okay, time to move on. All right, no longer dealing with this arguing. Okay, the wool and the water. All right, in the future, someone is watching and seeing this whole thing go down. God, even the children, even learning, curiosity. Okay, yeah, a hermit. Oh my gosh, a Virgo, even they're sitting at home watching, learning, gaining clarity. The dormouse. Okay, I'm gonna jump into the future one in your next video. Okay, guys, I might also then incorporate and just let it shift right into Alice in Wonderland tarot. I might open the book in the next one when we begin as well. All right, guys. I just want to take a break there because it's getting pretty long. Yeah, we already 1:48:54. All right, so if that, then you would know. I mean, I feel like if you're listening all the way through, but if that didn't really resonate, then the future energy maybe wouldn't. But we also look at that to see. You're dealing with this in the current energy. You get this. I'm all excited for you. I'm like, there's an invitation. Yay, a message. You're getting invited somewhere. But is it a fucking Okay, you do have the one, like the Duchess is like on the up and up here. Damn. Who are you? This person has not gone through their rebirth or their spiritual, you know, awakening like they may proclaim. I don't know. Yeah. And they want someone to follow them, that they're the ones who know better. They want someone else to not trust, you know, your own intuition and guidance, and ask questions about it. And it's more than anything likely because there is some shit that they don't want to know. Like, I have seen so many ladies after doing all this shit, you know, okay, you are forgiven. All right, I hope you live happily ever after with your new person that you were a third party cheating with, okay? But you know, that's karma. All the tears and the heartbreak and all the shit you created for other people in the world. Oh, even the ones you didn't know, especially when you got to put yourself out there and get a bunch of attention, huh? See, she's like jealous of wealth and beauty. It's like, yeah, something like that. Pissed. All right. Okay, Pisces, that's what I got. Okay. Bye-bye.